Corbin LEAVERTON here. We're out in Blythe, California for ending the WORCS season up. Got a couple more rounds left to go, so stoked to be here. Excited for a new track. WORCS never came here, so something new for us. Get to try out a new course and just new surroundings. So it's cool. The track's cool. Did practice yesterday, and we'll race tomorrow. Kind of hang out, get the car prepped, and ready to go for tomorrow. See if we can finish off this season strong. You know, we've started out really well. Had a solid run at it, and we still got the points lead going into the last couple rounds, so hopefully we can leave here with a solid podium. A win would be lovely, but it's not always the case, but we're definitely going to try and get out of here clean and into the last round still holding the points lead and hopefully finish this thing off strong.
David HAAGSMA, I raced the 422 Polaris. Corbin's just, you know, it's definitely his championship to lose. He's pretty much won every race that he hasn't had an issue, and great driver, and it's good to see a Polaris guy up front. But, you know, I hope we can go out and be competitive. We've just had little issues all year, and he's kind of stayed away from them and just getting a huge points gap. So we're going to go out and do the best we can. We never wish on.
Give it away, are you?
No, we never wish bad on someone, but he basically needs a break to make this a competitive race again, or championship, which it always can happen. It's racing and nothing's guaranteed. So we're going to go out, you know, try to win, hopefully have clean races, and you know, see if we can get some of those points back. There's still 3 rounds left, so it's not over, but it's going to be tough.
So you dance like heavy smoke. Have you fixed that treasured heart that's so broke? Here is it safe for me? Give this a meaning. Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody's listening? Heaven is getting closer.
I'm Shawn Saxton. I'm out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm 22 years old, and I just won my first WORCS race in the pro class. We've been working for this one for a while. I've been really just digging at it every night, sleepless nights over the car. I gotta thank Fatal Motorsports. Run BC, we picked this engine program up this year. Unbelievable what this car is able to do. TPR Industries, they do some amazing head work. Greg over there on this entire engine. The thing's just flawless. Fatal Motorsports, we just did the fabrication new this year. We're down on points, but we said, hey, let's bring out a new car. So we busted this one out, it's brand new. I just gotta thank my whole team. My girlfriend was amazing on the radio. We finally got it done. I've been working on this so hard. I drove the entire race, basically strong arming it. The seat bracket broke and then the power steering unit just turned off a couple times. And I was just death gripping it, just trying to rail this thing as much as I could. This Polaris RZR Turbo S is a phenomenal platform. I wouldn't be able to do it without these guys to help me out. But thank you guys, amazing race. Woo!
Pretty good, man. I pushed, I messed up my start real good. Like, I thought he was gonna throw the flag and I started to give it gas, and then when I stopped, then he threw the flag and everybody went by. So I ended up with the last place start in the second row and managed to just pick off people, and then finally caught up to Saxton at the end and almost rolled my car trying to get around him, and then caught back up to him again and almost made another mistake. And you know, I pushed as hard as I could, and that was all I had, and unfortunately I came short of first, but whatever. I'm on the right track, my car's holding together, and I'm getting good results now, so coming back, working my way back through in the points, you know?
I'm feeling real good. That was a tough little race there, definitely at race speed. Some of those jumps, you bottom out. I was being pushed by a couple people out there, stood it up, almost rolled over a couple times, plowed a couple of desert trees, but other than that it felt great. Car performed well. This Can-Am built, No Limit Can-Am built X3 is just performing well. Those EE racing shocks really did the trick out there to smooth things out, and just happy that we prepped the car right and we're able to
Okay, Bo Barron here, Factory Polaris CST, Holtz Racing. Yeah, just gonna try to keep up my points lead today. Last round I took it by about a point, and just gonna try to maintain that, you know, get a good start, get out front, hopefully pull away. I know it's gonna be dusty, so the start's gonna be the most important thing today, and just keeping our cars together. There's a lot of big holes, like the size of our tires, you know, it's all really rough sand, but with square edges in it, and at the edge of the square edge is just like boom. So I'm gonna do the best to just keep my car together and finish towards the front.
David HAAGSMA, I raced the 422 Polaris in the pro stock class in my RS1. Yeah, we had a tough race. We went out and, you know, I did everything I needed to do. Got a great start, got the whole shot. You know, really close with Bo. He was right behind me most of the race, and then just a couple laps in, I had a rare issue with the rear sway bar, and after that I just lost all my pace and just started moving back. You know, I lost 5–10 seconds a lap without that sway bar, without the balance of the car, which is out of whack, and it's something that we've never had an issue with, and you know, something we're going to look at now and make sure it's always good. But we lost a lot of points, and I really felt good at that race, and I was hoping for a win. So to come out with a 6th place or whatever we ended up with, you know, it's a bummer, but definitely not over. We still got this round and then 2 more rounds at Prim, so we're going to keep battling.
Matthew Hancock, I raced for MAXXIS tires, Elka suspension. They helped me out a lot. Yeah, Glen Helen, it was a rough one for me. I don't know what happened. I ended up with a 7th place. I got a not a real great start, so I was towards the back off the front line. Started driving, I was hitting my lines, I was hitting what I needed to do, it just wasn't there. So I was definitely off the pace, ended up with a 7th place, so it didn't help me in points at all. Still sitting 3rd. We're all grouped up pretty close, so there's still a lot to go with the next 3 rounds of points available. So still close, still in it for the championship. So here we'll be pushing for the race. Did a few little changes to the car, and hopefully that'll get me back on pace and ready for this round.
finally got the top step. I had to drop down to Pro Stock to do it, but no, it's, man, good weekend for me. We're gonna race tomorrow, so hopefully we're gonna race the RS1 again in the turbo class, so hopefully we can do good there, but was able to grab the win, didn't get the greatest of starts on the second row there, and was able to get by everyone on my row, and man, just try to pace the front guys. I ended up getting them on time, and I think Dylan Limburg, actually from my row, followed me, and so we were both ripping, I was trying to gap him a little bit, and I think he was trying to stay with me, so we kept the gaps pretty similar, but pushed our way to the front, so go 1-2 with him is pretty cool.
You know, I felt like I had a pretty decent lead, and then I'm getting on the pit board that they're catching me. We gotta go. Second row's catching me, and it looked like the 2 guys in the back row ended up beating me on time, so I think we ended up 3rd. I'm not sure, we gotta see the results, but you know, they were just a little bit faster today in the rough stuff, and they were able to make a couple seconds each lap, and they caught me, so I'm happy because I made up points on everyone I needed to in the championship, but just so close to getting the 1st place and getting even a bigger gap in it. But I'm still happy. I made up a lot of points, and now, you know, the championship's alive. Me and Bo and Matt are super close now, and it's gonna come down to the last round.
Dylan Limburg, I race for West Coast Motorsports. We're out here at Blythe. Had a good race today. The car ran really good. I didn't have too many issues. I lost an axle in like the last few laps of last few corners. I lost an axle, but other than that, everything else went really good. I just can't thank my team enough for all they did for the prep and everything the past few weeks. So the car handled great. I have no complaints, so thank you to my team.